When we lose an artist from the music, just remember that a fraction of the business is gone. Cecile, she brighter than us, so she could deal with the office part. What she would do some of the time, she would come and harmony some of her song for us. Killer carry me go every stage show. People never know them things them in a talk. If you are versatile, you can use your consciousness and still have a market in the dancehall space. People say me counteract song. What this situation is all about that turn out into what you say happen is something that only me and that artist know.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, when you look in the comments, right throughout YouTube, Facebook, and all this, they ask for this man. They say, yo, where's this man? I've been trying to get an interview with this man for about the last year or so. And right now, he's in the studio. You know, we have in the building today, we have Norris Man in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Bless up, my brother. Yeah, man. A long time, long overdue, you know.
You understand?
Yeah, man.
No, man, but I know you're a man. You're always on the go, always moving here, there, and everywhere.
You know, the dynamics and how things change in music, you really have to travel, you know. You have to travel.
Yeah.
You know, without traveling, then you know it go.
Yeah. Right, that. So, Norris Man, what part of Jamaica is Norris Man originally from?
Yeah, well, Trenchtown, you know, as far as I know, that's where my mother and my father meet, you know.
Yeah.
12th Street, I was born, and then, you know, going Jamaica, we keep moving from place to place. Mm-hmm. So we go Portmore, we come back at Annatown, Jonestown, Tarrington Lane.
So you did enough places in
St.
town.
Andrew, Reddy's Road.
Yeah.
You know, I come to Reddy's Road, I look at you like 1986, 87.
Yeah.
I can remember Sanchez, Just Bus, Lady in Red. You know, you have sound like Mango Rambo,
Yes, man.
Crystal, you know, Playmate, Exodus, and, you know, the same Killamanjaro, you know, came to Reddy's Road at the time.
Yeah.
And opened a studio called Dub Store.
Of course.
You know, on Reddy's Road.
And you were a little youth those times in the area.
Yeah, man, as you, man, you know, we grew up come see other DJs before us. So, you know, we have inspirations from other DJs, you know. And I can honestly say that the Papas and the Professor, no, the Lieutenant Stitchy, them three DJs that I call, to me in the 80s was the three versatile DJ me ever come across, especially Papa San, you know. You know, you have the Ninja Man and the Shabba Ranks. To tell you the truth, Ninja Man was my DJ still.
Ninja Man?
Yeah.
What was it about?
I like the excitement and Ninja Man just kill all of the artists, them man.
Yeah.
You know, the man was untouchable, man. Nothing couldn't touch him, you know?
Yeah. But before we even get there, growing up now, how many brothers and sisters do you have that you lived with in the house?
Well, you know, 3 brother, 1 sister, you know, me know of, you know. But you know of our parents and, you know, probably have brother outside.
Yeah. but you know about three of them,
because
so
what
4
really is one mother. And when my father leave, you know, it's just me and my 2 brother and my sister.
Yeah.
And we stick by our mother until this day, you know.
And you're the oldest, youngest?
I'm the oldest, yeah.
The oldest. Okay, so you set the trend.
Yeah, you know, I'm the first young person who leave the house, go out on my own at 14, 15, never come back to the house. You know, me have some other family who take care of me when I grew up within Constant Spring Gardens, because they were living in Tarrington Lane at the time. And they brought me uptown because, you know, when in the ghetto and you have a family can say, come uptown and live. It's like a getaway. And even your parents want that to happen to because we're in the Annatown area, you know how violent place it is. And we are boy picnic, we're exposed, anything can happen.
Yeah.
We could have never been an artist, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So it was really, you would say it's the music that saved you from the
Of course,
streets?
most definitely, because when I came uptown in St. Andrew, live with my auntie, 32 Edinburgh Avenue. That's how I really get introduced to the whole thing, you know. Yeah, of course, me used to go dance downtown, needed Anglican Center. But I was a young youth them time, the little youth. Only can go into the dance. But when I come uptown now, that is when I decide I want to go in a studio. You know, so I remember the Sanchez, Lady in Red, the first release in 86, 87. You have the Courtney Melody, the Flower Gun, the Daddy Lizard, the Red Dragon, the Ninja Man with him Lambada over me. And then time they have dance and never closing. It was outdoors. Top line, front line. You know, all of them local clubs used to be around, you know, like 14 Carat, Attracts nightclub and them thing. You know? And, you know, from there we just love it. We have a land named Jaguar Land we used to go and take in Rambo Mango play and, you know, artists like Terry Ganzi and them man there. You know, I grew up come rate them artists until this day, you know?
Yeah.
Me just have a respect and a love for them. Buju Banton, perfect example. You know, one of my main inspiration, you know, because when I say Buju did it, you know, I'm more confident, say, yo, I want to do this thing.
Okay, from me seeing Buju get the real.
Yeah, as a young little youth, come out and take the place by storm, you know.
Yeah.
You know, respect of due to Buju Banton in every field, and I feel say all the artists who come after him in the 90s should give him that respect.
Because he was, as you said, as a youth, he wasn't a big man then.
No, he was a young youth. Look at eyeglass here, so look at Buju Banton, 17, 18 years old, with this big voice, taking over the whole of Jamaica. You know, I think one of the time when Buju did it, and I heard Kartel say it before, and I say it long time, when Buju did it at that time, I thought there wasn't any artist who could come and top that. And I still don't think they do.
Yeah.
Because since its transformation, he's filling out stadiums and all these places. So you know, him is always ahead of his peers.
Yeah, man.
And the artists them that came with him in the time.
Buju's a special type of artist.
Yeah, man, and you don't know, when a man have a certain blessing, I just say go. It's not all of us going to have the same blessing, but through the music is a unification thing. We have to help embrace with culture, embrace with artists them. You know? So, you know, over the years, Norris Man been through the music and a lot of things happen in our life, and we make a lot of mistakes.
We're gonna get through it.
Yeah, you know, but we decided to listen now. We have to embrace the goodness of life, all the good things that happen in our life, and give thanks. Because you have a lot of talented artists like me and them never make it. You know, so we give thanks for this music.
You understand. So even when you're going to the dance back then, did you actually get to touch the mic, or you just had to stand up and
Yeah,
watch
man,
the band?
there's a put me in a little box. Because them time the beer box make out that one tough carton box. So you have Ray Cymbal sound come to Anatone because a 1 foot brother named Maxi. Him keep the most dance. Some know Stone Love, some know Arrow, Stacks International, Grotto Swing, a little sound cross, Johnson used to name 007. You know, you have some little community sound. And, you know, moving from place to place, you get a touch off of the mic. Big up Chim Cherry and them youth them I grew up with, and Top Cat them from Jonestown, you know.
Yeah.
You have Craigtown again too, where the same Patrick Roberts, we know about him long time, and him a do the music. Penthouse was just up the road. So we could just walk from Tarrantine Lane and go right up to Penthouse at Crossroad, right across from Courts, you know. So I have been going on Penthouse compound from it was a bakery. We used to go there and bake bread when the bread is not finished make, and a factory make, and it a factory fault, and the bread is break up, and the man would give you, you know, the bread that them can't send out.
Yeah.
So we used to go in the Penthouse compound before it became a studio.
Yeah. So you knew about this.
Yeah, man, it was
then.
top ranking on them man there. You know, I can't remember when the one that first song went Vice. You know, so we've been with sound system. My father used to carry me go Tropical Theatre, Slipe Road, Slipe Pen Road, Alley Lane.
Yeah.
All of them places, all of them get to them, I walk them. Make my wheel out of hose and with wire rock. All them things, the fly kite cross the Oakland from Edith Anglican Center, Jonestown Police Station. So I grew up in downtown, you know, my brother. Rough too, you know.
Rough.
Garden Town, Anatown, all the way to Tivoli Garden, because we family kind of stay away with some Tivoli, some, you know, sometimes you have a family, some say PNP, some say Labour, right? But we're a youth now, so we are little youth, we go everywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
And even back then when you're DJing on the song, did you have a name, or you just wanted to DJ?
Them music call me Little Chris, but we never like that name there, and then the artist name Little Chris. Yeah. But then show me love Chuck Norris movie. I'm a Chuck Norris fan. That is how them stick the name for me, and them call me Chuck Norris. So I used to just DJ with it and take the name. But then my brother name Delly Ranx, I said, Chuck Norris is a movie star, you can't take the full name. But through them days, I have some artists back in the days, a beer man depend the end of them name. Beanie Man, That the man, Ray. You know, so me just take the name Norris Man.
Yeah.
And it stick from this, and, you know, the rest of history.
From here, Norris Man. Okay, so DJing and so when was the first time you actually got into a studio to get through the gate, to go look in there much as to record?
Well, how it really going on? It was this brethren, you know, named Kevin, you know, from a son called Super Prince. Because when I came uptown and live, him have a little sound system, so I used to just exercise on it. So normally, to hear yourself on a vinyl, the only way that can be possible is through dub plate. Because if producers not recording you, you can always buy your acetate dub plate and go cut it. So I just use film sound like a training. So I do a lot of dub plates, sorry man, build up, you know, my vibes and thing until I was introduced to a man called Sherman Clutcher. I think he came to Scorpio Studio to work. And that's how I voice my first song. New lick, girl, you're a fina it. No matter what them say, you look fantastic. I hear the tone of voice and I sing it in to show that I'm inspired by Buju Banton at the time.
You could hear it.
You know? And that's where the first recording start.
Yeah.
You know?
So you got, and what studio was it? It was Scorpio you said you got?
The man come to Scorpio and work. Because, you know, producers, none of them never have their own studio. So they used to have studio time at. And Scorpio was a place where a lot of producers come and work. So that's where I go to voice the song New Lick. And, you know, it's funny but true, when you have a record in your hand, like a vinyl, as a young youth, just voicing the first 45, you would look at that record every day. But then because them will give you a test press like 5, you know, before you know, if you give them to every sound man, you don't have any.
God.
So what I used to do is go to the dance, make the sound man play it and give him back my record. You know, but it feels good for this area, through the speakers and all of them stuff. Yeah. You know what I mean? So the motivation start from there. The second person I think I record from was a person named Apex. He was the son of a famous recording producer, iconic producer called GG Records.
Yes.
And he had a record shop in Halfway Tree. And that's where I go and record, you know, a couple songs with the brethren, but not never really happened big.
So, okay, so even the first song that you put out and the other ones, they didn't really do anything.
No.
It's just they got recorded.
Yeah. You know, community sound, you could take them and they play the song, you know.
So then when did you get to, how long did it take you to get to Killamanjaro studio then?
Well, what happened now, after I start to walk around, you know, artists going from studio to studio. Arrows was the first studio I went, you know, because it was Courtney Melody and the next brethren drive me in him car and carry me to Courtney Melody's studio. But the person who took me with him to drive with Courtney Melody in his car was a DJ called Super Lila.
Okay.
Nobody don't really know that DJ. Him do a song name Alphabet, you better do the alphabet with the Bible. Alphabet, you better do the alphabet. I remember something did happen, him the crazy name that must chop off him father head, something. But I never hear from him again. But give him all the respect. He was the first artist to come and quote me the car and the car go to Arrows. The thing about me, you know, when we come from over the other side where is Red Hills Road and all the settings, outer south, Raytown, Windward Road, and never our style, Dunkirk. So whenever I really like go Arrows. So when I find Killamanjaro at Red Hills Road, close to Casha Park, it was the perfect thing.
Yeah.
Dub store and you know, big up Ricky Trooper, Buggy Nose, all of them man who I know from long time. Predator, my friend who I know from town. Him come up town and lift and we start to link, we start to go dub store studio. Virgo man, them youth, the Ninja Ford.
Of
you know,
course.
what if a youth?
Wasn't determined over there for a bit?
Determined is a youth I know a long time. He used to go Holy Trinity secondary too. But me meet Determined and him took me to Waterhouse. Because Determined wasn't necessarily a Jaro artist, it was a Jammies.
Jammies, yes.
Jammies.
Yes,
but I never used to hang out to Jammies, but Determined, bring me there. Anyway, with Killamanjaro Studio Dub Store, I really get to exercise my talent because what really happened when Soundman come there and the dub played all 4 dub and they only, normally what they would have done back in the day, you could have played a pre-release Garnet Silk before it released, or you could have played a pre-release Buju Banton before it released. So Soundman would have take them song there and the acetate, the dub cut in. What really happened, if there's an extra space leave and you come up with the idea, you have a song where you can kill a sound, the Soundman will take it. So me just freestyle something, say, original master blaster, boom, a sound boy go his sim mother, whatever. Yeah. So the sound man love it. And the first sound that we really take it from me was a sound named Bodyguard.
Of course.
All because of a selector called Johnny.
Yes, man.
Because Bodyguard himself, the boss, him not really see if you know boss. But Johnny really, you know, see a talent in me and say, yo, me like that you tell him take it. So the first time we hear all we do play upon Bodyguard, because those days when Bodyguard a clash, you know, a big crowd and the feeling was good. Anyway, nothing ever really happened, but we was motivated. They have some like Impression from Spanish Town.
Yes.
Ricky Trooper would have give you a chance to do probably collaboration dub. You know, you eat a food type of thing. And we just dub store just become our hangout spot.
Yeah.
Now, from there lead to another thing because Buju Banton now become this big superstar and decided to have his own studio, Cell Block 321.
Yep.
And that wasn't far from Red Hills Road. It was in a place called Akiwak.
Oh, it was close by?
Yeah, everything was close by. It's just the foot of Red Hills. When you go to the foot, finish off Red Hills Road, and you have Red Hills, the foot of Red Hills, you make that left turn right behind the gas station and the car wash, you're in Akiwak community. So Jackson Town. So you have DJs there, you know. Community DJs like a bad DJ called Little Jack, Lion Face. Tough artist. So it was me and him, And Alley Cat too, because Alley Cat was from Penthouse through Wayne One them and Buju them. But them used to come to the same studio. But then Cell Block 321 now is a studio that have a lot of different people who come there and work. So Beres Hammond start to come there and work. Then I get the chance to record for Beres Hammond. Startrail record come there and start to work. And I get the chance to work for Startrail record. And that is how I know all these people, right there at Cell Block 321.
So were you between Dub Store and Cell Block, or you
from
kind
Dub
of
Store to Cell Block 321. So when we done Dub Store is only a dub plate studio. When we want to go 45 studio, you know, because I remember, as I said, Buju Banton grew on Ready Zone. We grew up with him. He was kind enough to get the break in the music, boss big, open our studio, and invite us to come and try, you know, see what we can make our life. Well, my voice a song called Love and Affection for Buju Banton. A couple other songs. And he and a guy named Sil used to run the studio together. So, but from there, other opportunities come.
But even now, because you said your inspiration was like Buju and Ninja Man and stuff like that, what was it like now linking with Buju, knowing that, okay, this is who was the inspiration, now I'm seeing him in the flesh and we're linking.
Yeah, man, me's a youth, man, me still have that respect there for Buju, and I like, me afraid of him, you know, but to the greatness of Buju, though, it got hard for me to say, well, then me and Buju for inner vibes and would disrespect him. Because I look up to Buju like, this man, me have the motivation to be an artist, but when this man came about, him sure you say, yes, the dream is possible. And that is what me like. Because today, you know, the dancehall artists, them doing them thing, but we now see them inspiring artists in a powerful way, as how them man inspire me. It's not only Buju too, you have Lucian who me know a long time, who come take it by Starman. You know, all them inspiration, they, you know, them artists, I love them music, them style of music, how them sing, put songs together. I remember Penthouse was the camp of all camp. Proper lyrics writing, good production, through Donovan, Jeremy and them, the expertise, and the DF Kelly, them, they were the best. Yeah. So, you know, we look up to them people and we want to vice for them and record for them, even though we never get the chance. So I think Buju see that too, and him decide, say, we open our studio, Cell Block 321, and we probably can give the youth who we grew up with a chance. And that's how it really happened. Yeah. You know?
And over there, and at this time here, did you start to cite Rastafari at this time here, or
what
this was
happened,
after?
I think my perfect inspiration and my perfect example to look forward to a conscious way was when Garnet Silk dead, 1995. Because for the few times I know Garnet Silk come and check Ricky Trooper and owe him reason, me see him do things where no Rasta no do, like him would have just read out the Psalms them out time head without looking at the Bible and all them things. Me not talk like just 1 or 2 or 3 Psalms. That was something different to me, like, yo, you know, it really, you know, bring chills to me, like, yo. So me start to love the Garnet Silk attitude and the conscious thing, and, you know, at the time, Planet dead in between, and I feel like a revolutionary change was on the go and was going to make a big move. So I was want to be a part of that, and I believe in Africa, I believe in repatriation, I believe in blackness, we believe in our King, our God, because for years we've been reading different books, the parents go to church, I know that some of them brainwashed, but them not understand fully, and it made me cling to Rastafari more, because, you know, there's a saying, so when you find the true and living God, even your mother, your father forsake you. And you know, say, if you say you're a Muslim, them say you can't stay in the house. If you say you're a Christian, them say you can't stay in the house. If you say you're a Rasta, them say no. So me look to that and say, well, I am on a Jack persecuted firstborn, and what if inspiration, Capleton come, Buju Banton, Sizzla, Anthony B. So there was no distraction for do nothing else than just do positive music. Yeah. So I came up in that era. I never burst as a dancehall artist. When I came out, it's strictly consciousness.
Because you were there was 2 waves of when reggae really took over the place.
Yes.
You were in the first wave.
Yeah, I'm in the first wave.
This was you, Garnet Silk, Anthony B,
Sizzla, Anthony B.
And all of them were in that first wave.
Yes,
there.
yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And then the second wave now was more like the Fantan Moja.
Yeah, they are in the 2000s. So, but if you can look on the record, just check the vinyl records them and you can know. Most of the rhythms back in the 90s that the Sizzla is on and the Anthony B, you notice Norris Man is on it. So that can tell you that we're coming from that era. And, you know, you have great conscious producers in those times. Xterminator record, the Bobby Digital, Kings of Kings, the Startrail record, You know, you have all of them conscious producer who was doing it big.
Their job was to really put out the message in the music.
Yes, and they never drift and they never change. They continue to put out good music.
So you're over by Cell Block, you're doing yourself, but you didn't really get your break here yet.
No.
Yeah.
I think, you know, sometimes an artist himself, him own a studio or him is a producer, but remember the artist himself also have his career. So I think, I wouldn't say it was a negligence on Buju Banton part, but it was more like he never had the time to really focus on us as he probably wanted to. And the other guy called Sil now, he's not really a friend of us. Buju Banton is a friend of us. So he himself wasn't putting out any effort. So, you know, they are studying it now, you get frustrated. You didn't really have no one to blame. You're still a search.
Yeah.
So when I meet up in Beres Hammond now, I feel good because me voicing for Beres and Beres tell me that, youth, you sound original, nobody no sound like you have a nice voice. All them things that swell up my head because Beres Hammond tell me that. You know?
This is the boss.
Yeah, so Andrew and them man, they big up them man, they said we always I write lyrics with Beres and thing, and the vibes was good. You know, I never used to live nowhere. I used to sleep in a welding shop on Red Hills Road. As you pass Lee supermarket there and the bend, you have a welding shop. So I used to wait till the welder man gone, then I go in the welding shop and sleep.
So okay, so and you're trying as an artist.
Yeah.
You don't have anywhere to
Never
live
live
right
nowhere.
now.
Never.
So then it's like, do you ever feel frustrated in this time? You're like, when is it gonna happen? When am I gonna get my break?
Because when I was my auntie place, I tell her me couldn't do what me I do them, so me have to leave. So what really happened, me decided to me go on my own, but me just taking a chance. Me don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. If me just end up with this boy who was sleeping at the welding shop for the rest of my life. But me just know, say, when me leave them people the place and me can go dance and stage show, me just have one freedom where me da give up anything for it. I would have sleep in a bus. Because the passion that me have for me want to do.
Yeah.
Even though me are leading in a direction where me not fully understand what is gonna become of it. But
it's the passion. The passion is
the
driving
passion
you.
is carrying me there.
Yeah.
So Beres Hammond used to drop me home at evening times when I'm leaving the studio in the night. But then I was so embarrassed to make Beres Hammond know that I was sleeping in a welding shop. So I always tell him, let me off at the gas station. But Beres was smart. He realized, and one day him just say, yeah, man, I know what's going on, man. I just say, yes, father, true, man. I saw the thing. I say, no worry, man. The whole way go through them thing, there, man. Even me, where they have to go through them thing, then I music.
Yeah.
And that make me feel more good again.
Because you know
you're going to make it because this man tell me, say, man. You know, him go through that too. So, the magic really happened, you know, when I grew up in a place called Kingston Spring Gardens, and that's where my aunt them come and they buy a place and they live. So, while growing up in Kingston Spring Gardens, I have access to different homes because kids and kids grow together, we play football together. So me meet the brethren Skatta Burrell, who is down south Skatta Burrell, and we all grew up as kids with Benzly hype from the Innocent crew. Cause he was the one that is more successful than us because his father is an ancient musician, you know. James Morris, and him is the junior. James Morris sing a song say, just can't get you out of my mind, no matter how hard I try. But that man used to do some hotel shows and he was a one-man army band where him string up the keyboard and everything and him playing everything at once and singing. So, you know, him have a lot of musical equipment in his studio. So his son used to have access to that. He was the one who have a car. So him and Skatta used to drive around from studio to studio, Cell Block. And now Ghandi now, who is Raskasa, who is a video man, he used to work in Lee's supermarket. But he was a DJ.
He was a DJ before?
Yeah, Ghandi, him named Ghandi as a DJ. He was the first Ghandi, not the Ghandi where you're here now. So him start DJ and he never worked for him. So him start go to a film place to a man called Mr. Bailey down in Duke Street. And that's when he become the famous Raskasa because the man named Mr. Bailey taught him. And he was the one who shoot persistent video. So we are childhood friends and him come back and be a big video man. Him shoot persistent video. Yeah. Me and Skatta Burrell now we walking well before that. Me and Skatta Burrell now walking up and down with Ghandi and thing and you know trying to find something to do. And so, Skatta was a DJ also.
He was so then all three of you guys were artists.
Was a DJ,
Ghandi
but they wasn't as versatile as me with the DJ thing. So it was a for them thing. So this brother called Bulla, him do painting. So, you know, when you paint, people call it to come and paint the building. So he went to a studio in Mullins Road and Waltham Park. and he was painting a building and found out that the building is a recording studio that is going to just open. But what really happened was that in those days, this technology was just coming to the business, where you had the video cassettes that you put inside and make the tracks. So him tell me about the studio, like, yo, this brother opened my studio and he's some family of the great cricketer Mario Ventura. His name is Steve Ventura. Go down there and check it. So Skatta go down there and check it, but Skatta get to work there first as an engineer. Even though he never knew anything about engineering.
Yeah.
So he had to taught himself at the time. But then because he's a friend of mine, he introduced me to come there. So Steve is a guy, him don't produce reggae, him produce some R&B thing. But
in Jamaica.
Yeah, he was doing some little R&B thing that don't really match what we're doing. But then, because we have nothing to do, I sing some songs on the R&B rhythms, a lot of creativity shit. They don't even release, but I sing some R&B shit until now. This man called Colin Levy, Iley Dread, came to the studio because his producer named something like that Jackson. I think a trailer ran over him. And he don't have a producer to produce him anymore. So he came to Celestial Sound to produce himself. Only to know that him start to find the love for the artists them. And then he decided just to be a producer. So he started to spend a lot of money, make a lot of rhythms. Tony Rebel Vice, Yami Bowler Vice, Greg Rice Vice, Dennis Brown. His studio time was one of the biggest studio time. Him working mixing lab at the same time and working at Celestial Sound at the same time and working at another studio. And vicing up a lot of artists. So it was me and Chris Inti who was young artists, and he decided to sign us as his artist. Cecile was working in the office at the time. She was a secretary.
So she wasn't doing...
She wasn't no artist.
No music,
but she was singing still enough. But she wasn't that artist.
Yeah.
And she have a talent. Of course, she can sing. The youth named Steve Ventura who owned the studio, she and him had a relationship. So that's how we really know, you know. Cecile, she brighter than us, so she could deal with the office part. So then Iley Dread asked her to administrate the paperwork and all them things to deal with his business. And what she would do some of the time, she would come and harmony some of her song for us. Okay. So like Persistent, she's the harmony on that song. You know, Bad Road, she's the harmony background you hear in the song. Cecile is the star today, the superstar today. Anyway, she started to record for Iley, not much song, but me, Crescente was the main artist that signed to Iley. Now, Skatta now becomes, you know, a good engineer by teaching himself, self-teaching himself, because he used to work on studio time with Yabby U and all them, man. All of the great. He used to work with Startrail Records, so he started to get familiar with the one drop and see how harmonies lay down and all them stuff. So, you know, all of we together with experience at the time, not only him alone, me. So me, Danny English, we used to always eat one box food. You know, we are young Rasta come for them time, so we still eat chicken a little bit. We never come off fight yet fully. So, but we are trying, you know. Yeah. So, from a little laxa come. So, me and Danny English and a youth named Tenant, and the next youth from down a Waterhouse named Stinger D, and we and them youth just hang out right at the side of Celestial Sounds. And, you know, Iley Dread will go and come. And what really happens is that when Iley Dread lay a rhythm or make a rhythm by Sly and Robbie or any one of the big musicians, he would just make like 10 rhythms. So even though he don't tell me to voice on it, I voice on the 10 of them. So
because
when he came back,
signed to Kings of Kings at this
yeah,
time,
yeah. You know? So when he came back from abroad, Skatta said, "Oh, Norris Man voice on the 10 rhythm that you." So him start say, "Wait, this artist talented because I left 10 rhythms and when I come back him is on all of them." So when him ready to make him juggling now and put Sizzla and that man and Capitan and all them other man on the rhythm, I'm already on the rhythm. You know, so we decided to say, "Oh, this look good enough." So we start a Kings of Kings camp. So we have Chris Inti, we have Cecile, we have Skatta, you know, and plus him advice other artists.
But those were the main 4 figures in the camp at first.
Yes. So everything just happened magically. Skatta is an engineer. Me and him grow together. Him know my voice, him know all my sound. He was a perfect engineer to mix my songs because even though he wasn't a big producer like the Bulby, the Fatis, Steve, Stanley, all the greats, but he was a perfect person to mix my song because he know my sound, we hang out together, we build lyrics, we write lyrics together.
He has
everything.
a better understanding of you because you're brethren first.
Yes. So that is all my voice them song, Ever Living Soul and, you know, all them big song. And then because Startrail Records used to work at Sizzla Sounds, then the collaboration, I'm voicing for Startrail and I'm voicing for Kings of Kings. So Bright Days, I Cannot Live Amongst the Heathen, all of them songs start to come up. pop up.
So even though you were signed to Kings of Kings, you could still go out and go record.
Yeah, because remember, Iley is young, him never understand the business neither. Him just want to do something for us. So him never really stop for a record for other people. Him himself also record for other people too. So, you know, we're both trying to get there at the time.
Yeah.
You know, remember him spend a lot of money in the music, you know, and that is when I'm downfall too. Him spend a lot of money in the wrong areas, him help the wrong people. A lot of things go down, and that is why you see Kings have that little fall that it have the other day. Because things that man, you know, him help so much people. You know, remember it was people who him try to help F him over, you know, send him to prison, all of them things. So you have to know how the music business work, you know, and then sometime when you're on your face, then people just drift.
But that's when you really know who's linking with you. When you're on your face, if somebody's going to pick you up and say, yo, come.
Well,
forward,
I couldn't leave this producer alone, you know. Him give me the first hit song, Persistence, you know, the album itself, Kings of Kings. So regarding all the ups and downs we have with differences, everybody have them differences. But I couldn't leave him hanging. If you notice, I'm still here. Whenever I come around, me and him hang out. You know, because I believe in 7-time rise. You know what I'm saying? From your fall, you know?
Yeah.
Because we said, look, you know, just use Vybz Kartel as an example. You can't just X out people, you know?
Yeah.
The whole way a human being, and we make mistake, you know, and just a life go.
So how long were you in the business before you got Persistence?
Well, I started out at 9 years old, you know, because I grew up on Thornton Lane, and them man used to force me to go to some local yard party. Because them always, in school, my teacher, Mr. Stewart, always tell me I have a lovely voice. You know, because they make me sing a Christmas carol. Kings of Orient are bearing gifts we. So from the time I do that, this teacher named Mr. Stewart had to say, yo, you have a good voice, you know. I was a little small youth going to Almonton Private. What do I know?
But do you realize what you were singing back then? Do you realize you were singing Kings of Kings?
Yes.
Just to turn around and sing to Kings of Kings?
Yeah. And you know, Kings of Kings record, Iley still said the King of Kings, yeah, true. But them days when I was singing them things, me have an uncle who is a Rasta, and them man living in the hills, and him never like them things, and them man they born out Christmas carol. So,
but as I was saying, so when you got Persistence now, because you said you recorded R&B, recorded all this stuff.
Yeah.
How did it take you? Probably 5 years, 10 years to really connect with that song there?
Yeah, man, I think we did Kings of Kings for a while, and we have other songs on my voice, you know. The first time my voice Iley was a song called Up in the Hills Where the Congo Shanty Live. Then never, you know, them song the GT tell us to play them. Then back in the days, I was trying to find a way how to boss, as them would have say. And there was no TikTok and no social media to do it. So what you used to have to do as an artist, even though you don't really sing gimmicks, you want a social commentary song for people to put them eye on you and say, well then. So I used to wake up in the morning right at 84 Red Hills Road. You see, me used to have a brother named Donovan who sell drinks and all them things early morning. We buy a little spliff and burn a cigarette. And we used to watch the car them in the traffic, bumper to bumper. So me just come up with a song with name Traffic in the morning time, in the evening time. Early morning, pure full bus, you were fine. Traffic east, west, north and south. So GT Taylor take it up, but GT Taylor was a man who played like 12 in the night.
So you're not getting the prime time in the day.
But I sit up until 12 midnight to hear that song playing. And that was the first buzz me get on Ira FM from GT Taylor with that song. And that was in like probably 1995, 96. You know?
Because Persistence was 97?
97, yeah.
Yeah. How do you know this song here now really boss now?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. You see how this Persistence song really come about is a magical situation. I hear Skatta talk about it the other day when he was talking to Keshima Francis. Remember that we grew up together. We all suffer together. I remember we and Skatta used to rent a place together, all of us, and we make up and pay the rent. That was how we used to live.
Okay.
But yeah, right up in Stone Hill, the Brooks level. What really happened, you know, I think because of my struggle that I was going through and how I see how I have to be living, the conditions that me have to be going through just to keep up. Yeah, I remember going coming to studio, we don't have socks. We wear the sneakers till it's like a button of the sneakers. We're coming from stinking foot days. I have to put the shoes out the door.
Just trying to get the bus.
Just trying to get the bus. So what really happened, when we look at my tribulation, it bring up an idea because me I say, listen me, the only thing you have to have in a year, you know, if you want to make it out of life, you know, is, you know, people say consistency, you know, but me not use the word consistency. Me use persistence. And that is how me came up with the idea. And when the rhythm came to the studio, the rhythm wasn't for me, you know. The rhythm make I think, I don't know, I don't want to lie. I think the rhythm make for Garnet Silk dead 1995. So the rhythm was there for nearly 2 years. Zane, yeah, the rhythm, I think the rhythm make for Garnet Silk because Sly and Robbie make the rhythm. The rhythm was a make for me. Then I start to the idea, you know. I think me that say push your shoulder to the wheel and Skatta say change that. And you know, the rest was history. Me just come with the song, Persistent is the try, and Skatta look at me and say, brother, you see this song is not only for the people them outside, you know. The song is for we, you know, because I can't sing what we are go through, you know. You know, I remember when Skatta done mix a song, them eye full of water. That is how the song was powerful in those time. I remember it was this jockey who came to studio and asked for song. It's not now when you're running down this jockey and giving them song. This jockey used to come to studio and say, what late you have to pre-release that is going to release next week? Let me be the first this jockey to
So
play.
that's how it used to work. First time
It
they
used to
come
work
to
first
you.
time, you know, car music go get this jockey and pay them. It's now them thing they are going. Which me not fight it because the youth them nowadays we are coming at this jockey world. Them not get no pay. So you really have to tap them up because the game changed. But in my time, me never grew that way there. So what really happened, it was Gary G who came to the studio first. And Captain Barkey bring him there. And Wickerman. Because they had some studio time going on and they want him to dub off something and A that. Because A that was the thing at the time. So Skatta see Gary G come there and playing the song. And Gary G here and say, yo, I like this song, give me it. And Gary G just let it go up on the radio. And from it get let go on the radio with no time. No time.
God.
So I remember when the song playing on the radio, me go Red Hills Road beside Calabar where a brother named Rooster we sell jelly, coconut. So me did meet Sizzla earlier, you know. Me meet him at Cell Block 321. But me never know him like that. But when me see him drive a white living at Red Hills Road at the jelly man buy the jelly, him said to me, say, yo, youth, a man a country a DJ your song, you know. It's like him a say, youth, you fi go out there and go perform, you know, cause a man all sing a song for you through, you know, there are certain place.
Yeah.
So I come me and him become friend now. I see him back a mixing lab again and him I say, yo, you see that meds are youth? Wicked meds you come with, you know. So then I said to Iley, I said, Iley, Sizzla for the pan the rhythm here, you know. So call them time the Iley have the money, you know. So Iley said, what me for do? I don't know Sizzla. I say, yo, Sizzla rate me, know him, man. Because I didn't know a youth named David out there with Sizzla and them youth that did rate me. So I drive, go past Sizzla place. No, I never mean you. Iley go check him first. And then whatever we talk to Sizzla, them tell the Sizzla drive a big GMC van. Him and some youth like Zoom, them first set a bubble youth, they were me and them a friend and thing. What Sizzla used to roll with. So, if you tell you the truth, all me really rate Sizzla still in the early part. I was at Cell Block 321. I'm going to talk this bowl and plain, straight. Buju Banton is the man at the time. And Buju Banton have a rhythm. But it was still running the studio time and I was taking the vocals, I think. I just see this man come into the studio and just say, it costs nothing to love my friend. Love is the total, that's it. And just a singer go on, no stop, none at all.
Yeah.
So them time me I said to myself, say, but we make lyrics out of our head to our DJ, but we check say who was the only one. We never know. But them time they seal them and some other man always I tell me say, Fatis of an artist. Mighty Michael say, Fatis of an artist. Him name Sizzla. That you they go bad. But then Skatta always I tell Mighty Mike them and some rest of man say, me have an artist named Norris Man. Him a go bad, him a go lock down the place. So it was a tour we know. Them I say. So when we come with the Persistent song now, and then, you know, Iley link him come voice a song called Show Us the Way. And I saw the juggling go right out and the song them start Runway. Then him come back again and voice a song named Juvenile. Pan the same rhythm, I say Bad Road. Cause all them song there, Iley sang them.
Yeah.
And from there so me just have that love and a respect there for Sizzla, you know, as brethren.
Yeah.
And Determined now is a youth full of vibes. Zane, Determined was always the person who always say, come. Because I don't have no car and them things. So Determined always come a celestial sound. Come pick me up in this white Cressida and drive me. So he make me know Chuck Fender for the first time. Because
all of them were jammies.
In the 90s and he was a jamming
Jammies, yeah, man.
So he must say, Norris, we have a youth, you know, him named Chuck Fender. He might go bust big. Because I never knew him. So like me meet Chuck Fender in the yard like to the next week me here, it's all about you, boo-boo. Jah, you make my dream come true, boo-boo. And also everything start. Startrail record now, Richard Bell was a man where he respect my talent. The friendship of me and Startrail have, it have nothing to do with Anthony B. that producer, even though him have Anthony B as an artist, him respect my talent. So him always used to sneak and come for me and record me. When him finish record Anthony B and them thing.
Because Anthony B was his main artist.
Main artist. But what I really love about Anthony B still, when he was going on tour, because nobody never booked me for no tour, I was a smaller act. You know, still a smaller act to Anthony B. He's a bigger artist, a legendary artist. Same time we start out, but you know him bigger platform, everything. So he used to carry me on tour with him because Kings of Kings and Iley come together and say, guess what? Me is a camp, a small camp. Me not big like Startrail record, but you can carry some Norris Man on tour with you, no problem. Anthony B was good with it and everything.
Okay, so Anthony B is the one that really started to
yeah, we have a pretty good
road.
relation. It was a joy to open for Anthony B. We go the whole 52 state of America. We do it about 2 or 3 times. We go Africa before. A lot of artists went there. I remember went to Senegal in 2002. You know, that's when we went them places, Gambia. We there from 2002, you know.
Yeah.
You know, Anthony B is a great entertainer, can perform. Sure. So, you know, we carry our energy where the energy was good. George Golden was the man that managing the thing, and, you know, Harmony singers, them, good people, them, was a family thing.
Proper.
You know, the thing grow from there, you know.
You know, because even with Persistent, it's only 2 songs that's on the rhythm, you and Sizzla. There's no other songs on the juggler.
I think Richie Spice Vice a song where says she was just a loner and she needed, and Jack Radix, enough now. I don't know what them do with the song or whatever. But here how music go. I think when Mighty Mike discovered that the Persistent song was a big song, nothing else couldn't go around it. The only somebody could come close was Sizzla.
And those were anytime you hear one,
I remember them
you hear
time the Sizzla born real fire, you know. And I like now, you know. You know the song where Sizzla said, Jesus, that God fast couldn't be my king. Them have to beep out that, you know. Because when them call Sizzla and say Sizzla to do it over back. Sizzla say, yo, no man, we not turn back fire, man. Fire for just stay like out and make it burn. And me as a youth too, my revolutionary mind them time there, I stand with it too. You know, but you know, through the whole church and state did control and the radio station. But the beep out in the song go on and the song still becomes a big song.
Yeah. Big. So
even today when I perform, I still sing Sizzla song.
Yeah.
Whether me and him is friend or we not get along or not. Me love that song there. You know?
So it's really, you're the one that really, Sizzla was over Xterminator, but you're really the one that drew him in and said, yo, come, record on this rhythm.
I'm gonna give you a story to what you don't know. Me, Vybz for Fatis long time. Johnny Ranx, I artist named Johnny Ranx, carry me go introduce me to Fatis. Sing a song, say climb the money tree. So me Vybz some song like Selassie is the king, worship me in spirit and also flesh, yes. Where Sizzla the Padre say, lovely morning filled with the beauty of goodness, life can't done. Me can't talk till a man. You see the rhythm of Sizzla say, Babylon I listen from near or far. Me and Chrisinti Vybz pan the rhythm there for Fatis. Never release. Of course.
What? I never know.
Not even Fatis' son know that. Yeah. Me can't play your song pan a rhythm of Sizzla say, them I wonder. When me Vybz a Fatis pan. Because when Fatis give a rhythm for Vybz, he just make a Vybz, you know. Sometimes they never know say they on the rhythm them, you know.
So what happened?
I met the engineer when he Paul, him give me a studio mix and I suck on me have the song today. Pan them I wonder rhythm.
So what happened? How come those songs didn't get released then?
Well, you know, young artists at the time, and when the Vybz will never get the break. You know, sometimes it be my 24 tape, you know, if a man come and a cockatoo or a bigger artist want record and the rhythm, probably rub your Vybz and put somebody else. I just saw the game go.
Because he didn't have no...
still put out song with me still. You know.
Get you. Even so then, how long did it take for the Persistence album to actually come out then? After
no, the album never came out. It was the singles, you know. And then when VP and Iley them start to do business, them interested in having an album with Norris Man. So we take some song from Startrail, a song named Hold On To Your Faith, a youth named Colin McGregor we take song from, along with some Kings of Kings song, and we make a beautiful album.
Okay, so you guys didn't go into the studio and say, okay, we're going to record a album. It was just a compilation of
because at the time
songs.
we sing song like Ever Living Soul. We have a lot of songs on tape. So you never take nothing to make an album.
Yeah.
It's just to put them together. And we have people like Mr. Derek Lara do harmonies and beautiful vocals, and remember Sir Iley do him work. Him send Dean Fraser for overdub, play saxophone, him send for Sly for play rhythm, different musicians, sang, a whole heap of different man. You know, Flabber Holt, all them man they used to come at the studio come work. You know, it was like, as I say, that type of teachings and upbringing in music not exist no more, bro.
Yeah. Definitely. Because I know another one of your big songs that came after was Bad Road.
Yes, because Bad Road becomes a hit worldwide, like Trinidad, Barbados, all the islands. Even last night, that was an anthem. Yeah. And it was a youth called Joel Chin, one of VP family, cousins, whatever, of Christian. Christian, them disappear with no mind, but the youth did interested in me and like my voice. So he put me on a compilation called Universal Message. And that's how that song becomes a big song. Yes. And me him soul rest in peace. I tell them if that youth never dead, me would have get the go, me would have get the push, because at the time he was the one that pushed for me to have my picture on tour bus, with with Anthony B. Them all of them something there. Anthony B have an album for VP called Seven Seals. And at the time they had Persistent album, so them just put the two of us together and sell us on tour. Them artists will get them treatment. We used to get tour bus and 5,000 copy of CD as promotional. And VP get your own tour bus.
Yeah.
And with them do them collect a percentage from the show them what you do. A boy named Peter Swage used to deal with VP business.
So it's a lot of good things and a lot of unfortunate things that happened in your career in the early part.
Yes. But it was good. Looking back now, from where I'm coming from, it was good. You know the only bad thing were really happening in my career that I always gonna feel disappointed about, and always it now gonna leave my mind, and it always gonna be around because on internet is the altercation with me and Sizzla.
Hold on.
You know that.
Hold on. We're not ready for that part yet. We have a lot more ground to come before we get
no, that part. The controversy part, that's the most selling part right now.
So even
it is what it is.
What came first? Was it Home and Away or Moment You're Feeling Right?
No, hear what happened now. I went off to New York, right? I met this woman, big up herself, Miss Elizabeth Leonard. She was interested in my career. She showed me a lot of things. I get to find out that when VP licensed the album, them never did pay out no royalties. Iley was also inexperienced about the business, so a lot of him things him probably sell them out and don't even realize. And the record company were very tricky. So she was the one who forced me to go do ASCAP, all of them things. Then I meet up this woman called Mama Lion who teach me, show me how to collect publishing. I never used to collect nothing.
Okay.
So that woman played a great role in my life at the time. So I was in New York, but it goes sometime a woman when you live in New York with her, she want to buy your car, house, all these different things. But I know you're something that. So I decided, say, listen, I go back to Jamaica, So me go back to Jamaica, go around by a Calibot studio. Calibot must have just finished must have Greg Rice at Low Culture. I don't even know. So him say, I'm going to put some more track. But the only thing him have is the keyboard. So the keyboard I go so chung, chung. So I'm going to sing Moment You're Feeling Right and that. The next time I hear this song, it's on rhythm and everything.
So it was just it was bare bone when you sang it.
So then now, after me, I move on from the relationship I'm having in New York. I find my baby mother now. She has some family in Manizal, in Oakland. They came there, I live like 4 sisters them and stuff. So, you're young youth and thing and beautiful girl and thing. I guess me fall in love with her, whatever the situation may be, man and woman thing. We get a beautiful son out of that. Me and her was going through a lot of things where I think she went off and go to somebody else and whatever. So I just come up with the inspiration, Woman Away, and the song becomes a hit. If you ask Bounty Killer and Mavado, all of the people that know me with Vybz Kartel, everybody will live at Oakland. If we sing that song, they will tell us, yo, is a girl break him out, make him do that song.
But if you didn't get that broken heart, you wouldn't get that massive song.
In a life what you ever talk about.
But those are the realest songs when it's something that you experience in life.
Interested, the tribulation. What make Vybz Kartel's story is one of the most interesting stories as an entertainer. Make him one of the most influential and the most famous dancehall of this time. Not only the song that him sing, but what he has gone through. So, life take your places, and as I say, people can change. And the greatest thing of a human being is when you can look back at the things that you've been through and you're still alive today. A lot of my friends are not here with me, bro. R.I.P. to my friend Danny English. R.I.P. to my friend Determined. As much as me sit here and me I talk to you, them thing that touch me. Determined wasn't a stranger. Me and Determined are brethren. There's an era where me determined, Jacure, Jamaica, Sizzla, the whole of my brother.
That's what I'm telling you. That was the first wave.
You get me? I say my brother, they are prison right now. I talk to him regular. I make sure I check up on him and call him regular. I don't look where blogger want to say and where people want to say. Things happen. I'm not see nothing wrong with it. I'm not going to tell her, say, my brother right, forget himself in a problem. I wish it never happened that way. But what you can do if a man work you and work, no work you, why for that? Then, what you can do when a man make you work a stage show and for pay you and him don't pay you? What you do? I not say, well, when him do wrong, but sometimes I just say, we are all tugging the street, we grew up rough. You understand? You're not going to stand up and make a man this your mother, this your father, this your brother, or whosoever. Or you're not going to stand up and make a man violate you. You know, I just sorry, some brother never do it the other way. You know, but in time soon up, look for him coming out anytime soon the end of this year.
Yeah.
You see me? My brother for life, my brother. Me tell the world that the best thing I know, other than the Beres Hammond and the man them before our era, Jacure one of the baddest thing out of Jamaica.
You see when Jacure sings, boss?
Touch your heart, soul.
Listen.
Soul, my brother.
Listen.
Soul. It's just that my brother just have a little ignorance. Remember, say me have it too, you know, my brother. Me have a temper to like anybody else. So all we have it, you know. We know each other good, you know. You see me? Yeah, under the first, we, you know, me and my brother kick off too, you know, but we know if we deal with things. You understand? You know, sometimes we go over the board with things and things happening our way where we are role models and people looking at us. And some of the incident that happened to me, I wish it that happened in a room where we could fist it out and fight it out. And the crowd never say. Because now the crowd is making them speculation and them are break things in half and them are make it more disunity type of thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, one of the main reasons why I see me even talk on your platform too, in Canada here, I need the youths them forgetting them head say, listen, my brother, all the way are black people, no matter where we come from, we used to suffer music, we turn millionaire, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And generation into generation. I can only speak of my generation and can tell the next generation, say, listen me, even if you see certain mistake that we make in our life, don't come do like we. Because now we have the opportunity to make it right and make it better. I wish I had done certain things better back in the past in terms of my career, how I deal with my music. I recorded for people for free, no money. Them exploit me and all of them things there. But we don't have the opportunity to know youth can do it because everything we do, the internet can go so. I remember when I voice a song, is when a man go England and sell the first 1,000 copy. Then him go and call me and tell me, say, I just sell 300.
Because there was no way to really check.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's bush and banana walk. You have to go for make phone call, you know. Illegal back in the day. You make a phone call in a cemetery, you know. If you talk to family or foreign, you know.
So it wasn't easy.
Yeah, it's a different time muscle.
But that's why I think your first big song, to me, it encompasses your life. Persistence is to try. You understand?
Yes.
Because that's what your life has been. It's not been an easy road, you know.
No, my brother, until now. You know, some people tell, if you look on my comment sometime, them say Norris Man, most underrated artist. Why you think them say that? Because the fans and the people, them say, oh, the youth, you know, Ray, which they don't really know everything about me still, you know.
Yeah.
So probably in the back of them probably check, say, me I walk the street, me not have a car, and me I suffer. Which, me not gonna say that because music do so much for me, bro. Music do so much for me.
You're in Canada, right? We're not in Jamaica,
I'm in Canada and I walk through the airport. I don't need the visa that them have. I don't need anything. You know, and you know, I'm still living the good life.
Yeah. You definitely.
and as I say, people ill, people sick. You know, rest in peace again, Cocotti, another legendary singer. A lot of artists pass away from the last couple of months. Rest in peace again, the great Morgan Heritage. You know, a lot of artists, and most of them artists is artists when we look up to their musical expertise, their professionalism. I admire about them. You know, so, you know, when we lose an artist from the music, just remember that a fraction of the business is gone. Because they're all great people. You know. So,
whatever thoughts or ideas or whatever else they want to put, it's gone with them.
The whole creative space. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine it was an artist like Cocotti. With them on the sound embedded in every youth I grew up.
You ever link with Cocotti like the real and proper
man? Iley bring Cocotti come here 100 times. Iley keep the most show in Canada back in the days. The biggest set I show them. Cocotti, a man, I got him studio go record down a Rocky Point, me and Jesse Gender. R.I.P. again, my friend Jesse Gender. Learn some of things from them, man, there. You know? We can't go on and on, my brother.
Yeah.
The list long.
But the fact that you're still here to really see it, that's amazing. And I mean, because you even had another song called Put Down the Guns.
Park Your Guns, Bad Boy. It was Bobby Digital make me voice the song that way there.
Bobby.
Me have it in a rude boy way because you know more time when I look at Dan dead in our ear, we try to build a song around it. That's why when I see them I do it, keep it a foolishness. And years we are sing song about Dan we dead.
Yeah.
Whether we mean it or not, it's just a part of the music.
It's just entertainment.
You know, my brother. Until now, we still have to free the president. Him keep the most champion action and the biggest show them. I don't give a damn what him do. Me don't know. Me never did them. Me never see. You understand? So me not over as why you know them act the way them act. It's just hypocrisy. Politician mixed with bad man. Sometimes the reason why the bad man survives so long is because the politician is my friend. Why him dead? Because him and the politician kick off.
Yeah.
So when I come with low reggae artists, low dancehall artists, low music people, brother. You know me say Mavado with it just let out him, just fight and get him some out of prison. And look what them come with now. Warrant out for him arrest. So them still make trouble, don't it?
Yeah.
Because, you know, in the entertainer space where you have overs, you know, artist is a very loved person, a very hated person too, you know. Because then, of course, and if you can sing, music is the only money that filter like drugs money. I can be here right now, and if this program tends to go viral and go 100 million views, me and you becomes a different person. We become successful. I can sing a song today and it go viral and I'm a millionaire tomorrow. People don't like them things. Not everybody like that.
It's one of the few professions where you don't need school.
They get to Mavado rice from they get to and them big. So people start use the bad things with them hear about them or with them probably done in the past against them. Which are people who are do worse than that on a closed door, you know. Them say Kartel do this and do that. Then look how much rich man pay for kill him wife. And nothing come out of it. You know what things we can talk on this platform? There are cases where politicians kill people, you know, and somebody else pay the crime for it, you know. That happened some 30 years ago, you know. No, but
and
the
streets know.
Artists have to learn this. The reason why the music are separate too. We are use a personal issue we have against each other and I split up the business in half. And I give the Babylon them no time for come in and mess with them. Remember Sir Jack here tell us a divide and rule is them only plan. At this age of me at my life right now, brother, me not take a oath, but me make a plea to the Almighty God. Jah Rastafari Almighty, Selassie the first. And me tell myself, say, listen me, in this music business here, I want to go through this business here and know, say, I don't have no bad vibes or no ill will against no man or no rare. You understand? Because most of the things what you see is just repeat of what happened. Because people always use the bad things and now we have the internet. So if most I go down the road and them step in a shit and them video it will always come back up.
Because remember, you started from records, before records, then to CDs.
Of course.
Now we're in MP3s and streaming.
I mean, was it now sell?
Yeah.
Just check it, you know. We are doing it for the love of it right now. And we are depend on stage show. The more show we get, the better for it.
That's where it's
and
really
we're in a
at
space right now where culture kind of get a squeeze. Because every youth can have them own studio. No, you can't tell a dancehall youth say him not have a future. So tell him say him can't make it, you might be wrong. Because he can sing the most stupidest thing and him becomes a millionaire out of it. What you ever tell him? You know, so the only thing me say is we who have the more knowledge about the business from the 90s can come together with the youth them in a them time, yeah. Collab with them, sing with them. Say, come in, Skeng, make us sing a positive song. Me sing that chorus, say you sing that. Come in, my youth. Make us sing a positive song. I know you have a couple bad songs. I go sing that one here on video. It name the world song. We are singing about some people who are suffering in Africa. And mothers without fathers. And some things will happen. Because I see the youth them not for them when me see them at airport. You'd have friend for know. Them respect me. I couldn't believe them. I say, you me grew up on your song and my elder. And shake my hand.
You're acting like they're not listening. They had to listen to something before they started in
surprisingly, you give me a phone with the Barbados and say, Norris, massacre there, you know, talk to him. And me, the youth said to Massacre, say, Norris Man, and Massacre say, oh, that Norris Man, the artist, the icon. And the man Massacre grabbed the phone and said, bless up my elder, my legend, man. And why you say my legend, man? Respect every time, you know, my general. Me I say, yes, youth, go on do the thing, man. More love. Here, them youth, they don't have Barbados, man. Anything you want, them take care of you, man. Them I say, me good, man. Me say, boom, man. Eat that.
Yeah.
So, I don't like the youth, them not respect we.
Yeah.
Not for them respect we.
So,
you know?
talking about dancehall, this is now where you went into dancehall.
Yeah.
But as I was telling Chino just now, you tricked us when you went into dancehall because
Yeah.
on the same Red Bull and Guinness rhythm, you came up with the big long gun.
Well,
you see, but hold on. You see, when we heard that song, we were jumping up because we thought it was a gunman song.
Yes.
But you see, after you listen to that first part there, and then you go into it, you tell them, say, no, man, load a gun.
Yeah, for a country that don't tell me that is suffering and so much AK rising, preacher man stop the racketeering. So what we really do still, you know, I know that if I had gone all out gunman's way, I would have the Rastafarian community bashing me. So my chorus, it's not different from a song where Bushman say rings in shot in head, no need. Everybody thinks it's a bad man song, but it's a bad man song. But through him say rings in shot in head, it can also use as a bandman song. So when I say big long gun, go over them yard. Because you have a time when they mix it with Mavado song, you know. When Mavado say, where them a do, Maro we fly, they don't chip in. See, they know, big long gun. I will if I get to youth, gunshot all fire for them song there. But it only shows you that if you are versatile, you can use your consciousness and still have a market in the dancehall space.
Yeah.
And this never happened because of me. This happened because of Delly Ranx.
So tell me how that song came around then.
Delly Ranx was the one always, you know, Delly I'm a brethren, you know, I have to give him respect. But Delly Ranx is a man, you know, him not ramp, you know, he just call me and say, hey, Norris, I tell you all the while, you're going like you're too old, you know, if you sing pan too dancehall rhythm, man. I say, but Delly, can't bother them thing there. Delly I said, and him give me some rhythm, man. Him always call me on my phone, drive come at Oakland, and check me. You see me, and you know, me there if I'm but and future will be there at Oakland and say, yo, we are going at Stephen place because my father always go around there. And at first, Killer never really want to go around there and think, but I go around there. And I think the first rhythm my vice pan first I was Power Cut. I don't know, but my vice pan Power Cut and my vice pan
Red Bull
and
Guinness.
The funny thing about it, because me go around there and I dance rhythm them I deal with, me never pen down no lyrics like them. So when me hear the rhythm, me just take the one take freestyle. So Steve McGregor get up and start laugh, because I know Steve always a smile. Yeah. Him scratch me and I said, "Lord, yo, I want take the man take it up." Like him just say so like that. Because as me tell you a while ago, I see the bigger brother go out the door with him. I know them from them a little youth. Uptown, Freddie McGregor is a man where enough youth go around Freddie McGregor. Big ships to the place. It was Fragga Ranks who Freddie McGregor to produce. The first big album with Lucian, Freddie McGregor produced that.
It was Freddie.
Shake It Up Tonight. Freddie McGregor produced that album. So Freddie's an icon too. We like, as a youth growing up on Reddy's Road, we are, you know, them Rastaman, there was some Rastaman, if you see them buy coconut on the street side or jelly, you could have walk up and say, Mr. Freddie, and it wouldn't be no hype thing. You know me, I said, them man, they just go through. And we just go around a Freddie McGregor studio and we do around it till we're ready to leave. If we vice, if we not vice, that's so.
Yeah.
You know, even if them man they not really say, well then, you know, enough promises, but them man they now go see you, and every time them see you, and you say, Mr. Freddie, why go on him? Come on, my studio, come check me, even though you were growing and him not dead. But him always show you say the door is open. And that was good enough, you know.
And then that's where you came and got your big dancehall song.
I just went around there.
Yeah.
And at the time, Mavado and the Rise, and we live nearby communities. I was living in Oakland in Cassava Peace, you know. Because I remember, you know, when I came to Oakland, you know, it was Bounty Killer who me start to hang with and follow them go stage show, you know. Till one of the time them said, Norris Man, you're in an alliance. I said, oh, you mean? Nothing wrong with it because I love it.
Oh, so you're linking with Killer one time?
Killer carry me go every stage show.
Yeah.
People never know them thing, them in a talk. Because I see so much artists like Bounty Killer praise. I don't want to jump into the man and say, Norris, a bandwagon is where I'm no Killer from. Ask Bling Dog. Ask Busy Signal. Everybody sitting on the tree and wait for Bounty Killer till him drive out. 100 car out the door. Bounty Killer is the most influential dancehall artist to all entertainers that come. If I should tell you something, I think that 3/4 dancehall belongs to Bounty Killer because the artists them were in boss, we boss other artists. Listen me, the Eye Donor, the Busy Signal, the Wayne Marshall, the Elephant Man, the Boom Dandy Man, me can't stop, the Bling Dog.
But we're talking
the
about, when you're talking about even second generation pop
the first time, me get Robert Stonehill, you know, some gunman rob me around the back, because I live at one house when I'm on back part, me a fool too. And my life, me run joke with. You understand? You don't know. Boy, them may rob me or whatever. You don't know. Disintegrate. But anyway, Bounty Killer say, yo, where you had up a blouse and skirt, bush background, and you know them boy, the person in the bush, a bear rifle, man, them up the man. I want to man. Down you say, you pay the man. So me just say, we should get an apartment for rent at Oakland. So I say, me fit in, Bounty Killer across the wood, bling dog, live up there, so busy them and come one bag of things, so. Remember say the man them, the bad mind, you know. Remember say Bounty Killer load up the bus. And I stand up under the tree, I got a sting. Because true killer is a man who used to forget miserable. You know, when I run going to the bus, go sit down and the man go say, yo, what you doing there? So me stand up there and watch. So killer up and I say, Norris man, what you do? And I look on the bus and I say, Norris, what you do? Because so killer deal with you, you know. Him now say, Norris, go on the bus, go sit down. So if I see him do the head movement, I just go in there and go fit in that guy killer say, you know, say the seat are full up there, what you do? Go fit in, man. Because some man killer don't really want to carry them, you know. So I so come now, I got a sting with killer, you know, go see the whole thing with Kartel and Ninja Man, you know. Kick down, go on and raid them, you know, dead there. Me dead there, you know. So when you hear them say Bounty Killer make Kartel kick down Ninja Man, I foolish them attack. Because I'm tell you something, them time the Kartel is a youth was a mind of him own. And I play with him, bro. You see me? As a young artist amongst him peers, him never afraid of nobody. Zine, the two of them stay, so him and Mavado. When them come in an alliance, you know, the strength of alliance going on, because enough alliance artists, them sing bad, but them never bad. Mavado come from Cassava Peace. Kartel run the whole of Portmore. Tell them me say that. Zine, the two of them know me good. Mavado are my friend. Kartel are my friend, but me hang with Mavado more. But me know Kartel long time. The first time Kartel come a Celestial Sound, Skatta Devil remember that. And me my lie where they say, Kartel remind him. And me remind him of Sunfest. Me say, Skatta, you know say they meet Kartel before, you never know. Yeah. The youth named Les where they had the studio where tell us him have a DJ from over Portmore. It was Kartel come there at the Banton at the time. And he must say, true and Norris, okay, I remember things in.
Yeah,
someone that went up on TV all night, if he's going to say something else. Yeah, but I don't know that. Maybe him not really do it by purpose. He probably don't remember somebody tell him to. You understand? But Kartel, me know them youth a long time.
So how come you never officially join alliance if you're around Killer and all of them?
Brother, me just love the round the man, them man. You know it hurt me too. I tell you what hurt me. The Rastafarian community should have do that. And them never did do that. And when I go around Killer and say, oh, Killer show the love for a person, when them say, Killer this, Killer that, Killer Ray. Brother, I got a stage show with brother, a Bounty Killer, I know Fox, you know. Fox will keep the most all-white party, you know. When I go mobile to them, I can call Fox and say, Fox, give me any place to stay. Bounty Killer. You see me? Even though every man not see me, talk about Bounty Killer, I mean, I say, like me link with Bounty Killer. When them go to Jamaica, me find Bounty Killer where him there. Run a pulse, me go check for him and him never did it. Yeah. We go meet him back at Weddy. And the first him say, Norris, if you come to Jamaica and link me, oh, I'm to your youth. May you say, come a pulse, you know, willful, skillful, tell me no youth. I want to you, man. I just kill that.
Yeah.
Him attack like, but I know bad things in me, I just so Killer still.
You have to, you see with Killer, it seems like you have to just understand his personality, because Killer's a really kind person, you know, but kind in his way, not in a way where you think he's going to come baby up and everything, you know. He's kind
I just saw him, yeah. If you know him good, then you know, no problem.
Yeah.
More time, understand. You know, more time someone are coming at Oakland and Killer and want them coming at Oakland. Killer start helping me and say, Norris and Paris. Where him I go? Somebody just say, yo, fire. The DJ now want you coming here, you know. Even though Killer just tell me now one different way, I say, Norris, go tell them man that. He say, Norris, where him I go? I not depend that, you know. So right away Killer tell me, say, go tell him, say, Ray.
Well, you have to understand.
Because Killer so influential, my brother. When the man come out of Oakland's yard, you know, and look on the amount of car park, you know. Out the door, me not talk about 5 car, you know. 40, 50 car, you know. When the man there go stage show, you know. That Julian are managing them time there, you know. You see me? As some know it. Most of the artists, them get big and them break off and them go do them thing. But it all start right this Oakland with everybody. One family, one love. When we see each other, one love said we. Bling Dog and my friend. Every now and then we talk on phone or me heal up or bless up. Zine. Busy is the only one that me kind of see him stay far. Me see him in one studio with you around Miami. Me heal him upset with, but me don't know what I'm going with them. And me can't try to figure them out. Because me not do nothing I am weird. What me going to do?
Said God.
A good artist, great artist said we. Busy them our friend where I come from far. Because remember when Busy I go through it too. The first bad song me a busy sing, I one song when I say about the pharmacy, whatever. I never forget that lyrics there. Them time that youth name, you see the youth name, oh my God, super hype.
Yes.
Other youth there. He used to hang around.
Yes, man.
You see me? Come here for talk the truth.
That's how I know you know what you're talking about. Because Super Hype was here in this
brother, ask
and
Super
told me
Hype
the
up a line,
same
me
thing.
tell right across the road from Oakland, with Vice in one closet. The man take out him closet, him close out him closet, and me make it becomes a Vice in room. Busy I wear a shoes and brush it till the sweat go off it. What you tell me, boy? Artists not go through easy times, you know.
Yeah.
You see me? So if do a man me have him way and them way, if me hear a man out the road a bash busy or a bash Mavado, me I go say, oh, what you do? Because I know how the man them used to suffer. And the whole of them was friend. You see me? The only thing with me just have that kind of connection there and the band there with me and Mavado just have that kind of respect there. Zine, brother Mavado, what me can say? Mavado just see me and say, Norris, me I go and show, yo, buy Norris a ticket, yo, where I go over? So me I say, singer, where me I go? He must say, me I care, you go and show me over summer, where I go over Guadeloupe, man. Or more time I come to Miami, I say, me there Miami and sing where I say, where you do? You're there yard, and I say, me there yard. Him say, go pick up some fish over Screech and wrap them up and carry them come. And me there, the man big old house, and the man say, say room up there, so the man. Go and go Ray, man, and chill out, man, and Ray, man. I pick up in a big old Range Rover and big Rolls Royce and van. Say, where I drive, go down the road. Far where I come from, you know.
Mavado.
Yeah. When it come to that something there, always genuine. Me go to Jamaica right now, me can just go up on Mavado yard and say, what go on? Everything good, like one family. You understand?
Yeah.
Bounty Killer, you know, me not say Bounty Killer regular, but when me go to Jamaica, me see them, man, everything good. You know me I say? Because me say everything start from Oakland's apartment, the whole of everything. You know? So what me never like still, it's sad to know that when me say Bounty Killer do them thing, me dey expect that from the Rastafarian community to push out some artists. And when I talk them things, them vex. And probably that's why you say enough things go on, because them vex. But that's true. You can't run from the truth.
Truth is the truth.
The truth is the truth.
Truth's undefeated.
Yeah.
I want to get back to this big long gun because this is where, to me, this is almost like a career high and a career, I wouldn't say a career high and a career low at the exact same time.
At the same time.
You know
Controversy in the song. Well, people say, you know, not me, you know. People say me counteract song with artists do.
Yeah.
Artists do songs say some big long gun run out pan them. Extra load clip all done out pan them. But remember say him Vice a song there for Snow Cone. Zin? Me no know Snow Cone, you know. Me just see them and pass them. Me and them are no friend. Me no know them from nowhere. The whole thing me know say my friend named Bigger from Common, me grow with them. Red Hills Road, a place where me grew up. Him go Common too. Cassie with General. Cassie love youth. Cassie record youth. Zin also Cassie stay. Him love youth. Him label him record youth. Me don't know where the influencer come from. If word did I go around say whatever. Me never hear the artist say me whatever. You understand? And me not really think of that. Because what this situation is all about that turn out into what you say happen is something that only me and that artist know. Right? They say it there. What them a think cause that something there, them don't know what I go on.
Yeah.
That is something I can't talk on the program. More than me just tell them, say, listen me.
Yeah.
Give me back my blouse and skirt money and no get back on the something. If me no get back my something, I no get back on the money. Go away. And they done this.
So then with this now, when Sizzla them feel like you counteracted the song, weren't you still linking with Sizzla?
Yeah, me no see Sizzla when the song released, but me no know who say, me no hear him say so. You understand? Me not hear him say so.
So you feel that energy was coming from a different set of people?
Yeah, me I say. The man does say me thief of flowers for him. See it there? Call it that. See it there, the flowers there. Him say me thief the flowers from him, right? And me tell him say, yo, your people them sell me the flowers and me pay them already, you know. You can't get back the flowers, I give me my money, you know. I no go away, you know. Him never come to me, and them come to me at a Ray. So me say no sell me people them flowers already. Give me my money. Argument done. That go on and Ray. Me there California, one boy near Rudy Spring, me never know I'm fool boy. One look a fanatic, he caught up in a Sizzla and do be a madness. Him claim to say Sizzla give money and no come, I'm sure. So me I say to him, say, what kind of idiot thing that? So Sizzla no come at your show, and you give Sizzla a bag of money. I look on the money where you give Cape Town, and Cape Town come give the strength. So you going like you know want to show Cape Town the love. Me no know for that, how people say, must go back go tell Sizzla whatever, I don't know. But then man start move away until it reach a St. Mary come from. Me go St. Mary come from for perform, whatever. You know, run up on stage and whatever.
Okay.
I'm a DJ.
But let me tell you how it looked from me watching that show. 'Cause I seen that a million times. It felt like both you and Sizzla came up with like a energy
Tension
already.
was always there, man. You know, music business not hypocrite, man. You know, see that, man.
You could see that.
But most look how much artists, when the artist turn him back inside the artist are this, and when you see the artist inside, bless up King Wagwan. The music have attention. There's a hypocritical thing going in the music. A long time it a go on. Seeing enough artists too, them show what upon each other, but them still yell up each other. But well, me never depend that, you know.
Yeah.
Me just come and say me come for perform. Whatever happen. That I does that. Because sometimes I can't go back over the same thing over and over again. The only reason why that come up the other day because some festa come up and somebody who was doing some blogging, whatever them I do. Some look a boy and girl where see them on the program, but then them ask Sizzla some question, but then Sizzla answer the question in a way where he must style me a spring water. He might use some little psychology where, you know, him intelligent, whatever, but we know what I do. So me have to go back on the internet now, which I never me go up on the internet. That just start me and talk to somebody and delete the voice note. So me have to go back and make him know, say, brother, me will get real now. Because we done with that something that 20 odd years ago. Put it behind me. I will make everything stay. Because you know people stay. Sizzla is a great artist. He have a big fan base. You start to something bad, film fan base a bash you. Then it gone on one other thing. But me still have to make it clear. Say, brother, remember so when the thing happen, you know, the whole way of artist and you don't know where go. Me end up a garden and you got a garden too. The Dan done tell me, say, brother, we are artists, brother, what that? I could let something there. Because I want to with a brother there, him not in a that. Go ask anybody, you got a garden, brother. Them man, they now say artists, we do artists something. Him always tell me, say, yo, we no leg something there, brother. Rare, and he done there, so. Him not to talk to me directly, you know, but him done tell a man, say, yo, make your artists them know, say them feel leg something there. And that's how the thing just go so, boom.
So did you and Sizzla ever really link back?
We
and
talk
back
back after
energy?
that, man. Iley got prison. I call him on phone, tell him say Iley inside. Iley record enough song with him. I tell him, say, John, oh, bless up Iley everything, me and him talk and read. What really we say go on with there, just the other day, when a little things perk back. Him go on nightly fix. But all him had to say to the people, them on nightly fix. Guess what? Me and Norris Man I come from far, which him said, we are brethren, something happen, whatever you did and you done, say to the people, them said, Norris Man, they come and apologize to you. Because of course, even when you're bridging Bex and you tell him about his mother, after a while you have to come back and apologize. Because everybody knows that every man love their mother. And no man no want you tell them about their mother, because that a fight, don't that a war.
Yeah, and the thing with it, remember, it's not like you took away the mic and said it. It's like you said it.
Yeah, then my brother, then of course, then you behave like how you behave. And but brother, you want to break it down?
Let's hear it.
You could break it down. Simple. I know every man tell about your mother, you could have defend it. See the popcorn tell Skatta about his mother, what come out of it? So what the difference? We don't know where the game go. Me alone, 8 man gang up on me. At the day, my brother, enough artists, a man like me, him nobody, you know. If you put me and Sizzla in a room right now and lock that door there, you know, me beat him up, you know.
No, I'm not say that.
No, me I tell you the truth. If you take away all the entourage from enough entertainer, you say out the road, where you say a go on, if you remove their entourage from them, and you put the 2 person in a room right now, take off a shirt, take off a ring, and go, so, you're going to see a different example. That's why I don't walk with entourage, because if me have to gang up with a man to beat up a man, me not bad, bro.
Because if you
know who bad? Jack here, him alone there in Amsterdam. He never have nobody with him. Don't it? All right.
Yeah.
You could have hear say a man gang Jack here and beat him up, don't. But them man, they bad for real. Me not endorse no negativity, you know. But them man, they will defend it themselves. You over me I say?
100%.
All right, put it that way, yeah. If me have 100 man on stage and that did go on, where that happen? Worse are things. Who knows? Gunshot could have fire and people dead.
Well,
but guess what?
I'm glad that it did it.
Even though I mean get the disrespect, me glad say me never bring nobody with me. Because today them would have fear fight that war there. Because when you kill somebody for me, then somebody have to go dead for you, then somebody...
It just can't end.
In the eyes of Rasta. Don't it? Rastafari people. So what I'm saying to you is that all people look at things, they only look at things in the way because the person is a bigger artist. Remember this, you know. If, let's give you an example then. But let's use an artist name. If Beenie Man come in right now and thump in your mouth, even do him wrong, You can't Ray because him people them and him fan base a go. You understand? No, so the game go. A lot of times, not because the artist is a big artist doesn't mean that him not wrong sometime,
So it's just the
in a way
name.
of doing,
It's the name.
They know
that's
your
carrying.
name. What else? Sizzla Kalonji the biggest thing. Enough little ghetto youth rust because of Sizzla. Them put on them turban because of Sizzla.
100%.
Them will never justify it the way or other few people see it. Them all gonna tell us say, yo, Norris Man for this, that, boy, yeah.
I see.
So you know-
I overs.
Yes. So
Where you
you
coming
know
from?
have a more harder work. Because remember this. At the time when when Vybz Kartel kicked down Ninja Man, the only reason why Vybz Kartel could have been on top and nobody see it as no disrespect, because Kartel started to get more successful after that. Him start to get bigger and bigger and bigger. What can they do? It have to just balance out. Because you have to know about Jamaica, Enough man go on like them bad, pan you, But see when them know say you have somebody in your corner, but them know them. For instance, a regular me say artist and artist kick off. And when the artist find out, say the same done with him rate, the done rate the artist said, it have it done. You see me? So right now what we do now in our music, we live in a social media time where if you follow the bloggers and all of these distractions, it only go put you in the mood for even be more negative.
But you're dealing with Rastafari.
Yes,
You can't
do that. So that is what. But remember now, you see the man who step in the field does not remember the man who shit a bush then put it, and the man will step in it. I go remember. So watch this now. You see, a man have to learn this, It's when you put your hand on a man, or when you physically hurt somebody, that person now forget that. Until you're grave, my brother. Me not go tell you say him 100% instigate what go on. But at the end of the day, my brother, when it all pass and gone after so many years, my brother, when you go and nightly fix and talk to the people them, you are the bigger artist. You are the man where people look up to more than me. So if you did say to them, say, listen me, now watch you go on with me and Norris man. That done, man. Ray, man. That would have done. That would have done. It's not hard for peace and love making a music, You know how easy it is? Just turn up a judgment yard with a picture with the Sizzla and Norris man goes, and that done.
So
simple as that.
So let me ask you, we're in 2025 right now. How are you and Sizzla right now today?
Brother, I don't really know, because from him come pan nightly fix and say what him say, I don't really know no more. More than I just know, say, me's not a man who get up every day for have people on my mind in that negative light there. For right now, me I move forward with my life. Because everybody have them life to live. Me a big man, me probably soon get grand pitney, bro. Zine, remember me know Sizzla youth for them a baby. The whole we used to part together, whatever the situation, record song for him up in the studio. The people them where we are hate me for him, where were they? Because the people that overs, them don't realize that we have to come out of artist thing, bro. Because at the end of the day, when artists and artists kick off, it's just the people them on the sideline dead. Look how much man dead around artists. Dozens of man dead around artists. For do what? Take up artist thing, put on them head, bro. Because this is how ghetto community go. You see, if you know Matches Lane, me know somebody down there. You see, if you know Tivoli Garden, me know somebody down there. You see, if you know somebody at Dunkirk, me know somebody there. You see, if you know somebody at Mountain View, me know somebody there too. Jamaica small, my brother.
Very, very small.
That's why we have to be the example of positivity and consciousness, bro. Because we now make the younger generation use what we do as something to propel them into more negativity.
Do you think that looks bad as for Rastafari that
brother,
the two Rasta artists are?
I regret that, bro. Not regretting the fact that I regret the fact that it happened on the stage, bro. I regret the fact that me and him are bridging and it caused me to say things to him where me shouldn't say, because at the end of the day, me did meet him mother and everybody already and him brother them and everybody. But we all know say the SYM is a something Jamaican use, my brother. and your temper, your ignorance, and true, your dark in your spirit, it just make you say what you have to say. Remember, you know, him for say, oh, you mean, come on from a blood not stage or B-class stage. Remember, because brother, the respect when I have for the man, I say, you know what, people, me I leave that stage. Me I walk or go, me go. Him say, oh, you mean, come on from a B-class stage. If me walk off of that stage with what him say, tomorrow you go here say, he run off Norris Man off of the stage. So I have to say, hey, back as a reaction.
But still, that wasn't the best thing.
Not the best reaction.
Yeah.
Because the reason why him is in the winning seat, we know that you tell a man about his mother in Jamaica, it will cause a vibe. But, there are instances where the don or the man with that caliber, they tell you about your mother and you cannot do nothing about it.
It's one of those things. Do you think?
So at the end of the day, remember, you know, me went back up at Richins Avenue. Remember, say, when I go up at Richins Avenue, and a youth named Ivan from Trinidad, you know. Because him and the youth are brethren, and me and the youth are brethren. So when the youth come to Jamaica, the youth never did expect me and him, me and Dada to have no problem. So the youth still come to me if he carry him go up at Dada. Because I say, Ray, I'm still do it. So even when I reach up the Sizzla, say, you know, talk to me and thing, and I say, what you talk about, man, and Ray, I say, John, my brother, you don't know this time. I know I'm wrong and I shouldn't tell about your mother, brother. John, I really feel bad about it. And we're good. Take 2 pictures together and years pass by, whatever. Even though the blogger them are run with it. Because you know it go. You look at the blogger man and say, oh, Dada beat up the boy. Oh, the boy can't come back to Jamaica. Brother, Uncle Police can't make me not come back to Jamaica, man. If I warrant out for me arrest her, them tell lie for me, say me do something. And me decide say me not go to prison. But me don't know which part can't make me not go to Jamaica, brother.
So do you think that right there hurt your career, that moment right there?
Of course, it hurt my career at the time. Because what really happened now, Jamaican people is like this. They are not with the losers, they are with the winner. So enough time a man I make you think, because enough man in your ears I tell us, Norris, anyone me Sizzla do that, you know, that could not mean a boy would have dead, you know. So make you think, I know, I say, what me fi do? Get wanted, kill some people, because now my brethren tell me, say, if I him, what would I do? Enough of my brethren tell me, say, yo, you're a fool, you know, DJ. You're afraid to make no move and Ray. Make you have your think. But then a positive force come in on my head and I say, yo, youth, other good people, nice people, I say, yo, that done that way it happen already. Me know say, it's a thing where I go live with you because so life go. But guess what? Just move forward with your life and just be positive in your thinking. You understand? Brother, even when I got even when they book me for some fest, you know, the moment me get booked for some fest, you know, the algorithm just start bring up back the Sizzla thing for me, you know. Bam, bam, bam. Just like that, you know.
Yeah. It's like it's just one of those things that you can't. That's never tell me,
say. I wonder how me fi settle this.
Yeah.
Should I wait till I see that brother there alone when an entourage around him and we in one place so I know him can't, no boy can't try nothing. I'm a hold that brother there and beat him up, make some man say him no bad. What me fi do? I them thing I say to myself, you know. Even my producer Iley I say, no, my brother, you don't know it go. Now watch your people I say. Everyone me go me sing the man's song. Show the love. Show the respect. So, me don't really think me if do nothing else. Then if me see a brethren at the road and the brethren say, yo, I love, you know. I love said way, you know. And if we can do it publicly to make the social media have it and the world see it, then we can put a stop and a seizure to all of this. Yeah. Because the naysayers and the people them we are get hearsay and the one them we are said that we want to get all of that something out of the way.
I got it. Was that part of the reason why you decided to move?
No, man, I lie them I tell, man. You know what go, man? I end up in Sweden. What you think I got happen? Me I work with papers. Me have my passport. What you feel like me I go do?
Yeah.
Come to Jamaica, come sit down and mess it up. The me not go to Jamaica, me not just come from Jamaica where there. Or if I stop going to Jamaica, my mother still alive.
Yeah.
Brother, which part me live them now come there, you know? Listen, you see which part me live? Me tell you. Big up George P, you don't know. Me say Grand Spin. Me say Red Hills Road. Because me tell you, brawling. Even Cassava Piece, me play said way. Mavado every youth. Man Hills Road. I be from me a youth. Run up and down, go everywhere. Augustone was my place. Me not go them places. A Sizzla make me go there. Them places are my territory. Tell me about down at Jonestown, Anatown. Tell me about Tivoli. Tell me about Princess Street, Max's Lane and them place there, and Coronation. Where my mother sell. Tell me about them place there. Yeah. Then the following morning, no Tivoli Guard me there. No Java me there, my brother. A town me come from, man. Believe, man. Ask any man from Jamaica who live in Canada. In a Canada, yeah, so. A town me come from, brother. West Kingston, the born and go, brother. Me choose Rastafari, king. What me for do? Go into the road, go slaughter people and murder people. Run money and dash for people. Remember, me live a foreign, you know. So it wasn't hard for me, you know. Me live a foreign. So me can't touch it with a long straw. But me not come into this to corrupt the business than how it corrupt. Than what other artists I do. What some artists I do. Not every artist. Me not come to kill no youth. Because a youth say something about me and me not like it and me feel like me too powerful. So I'm fit dead. We don't depend
that's not your that's not your
I know
mission.
our thing that. We just know say while we're out in the street, remember what happened to we. So we just learn say we're not gonna allow that to happen to we again. But we don't come to push the narrative there. Because at the end of the day, my brother, I can tell you right here, so there is no entertainer as a reggae artist that have the most albums and music like Sizzla. This brother could have been great, far great. When Garnet Silk gone and him come, I thought him was the man. And he himself should have known that. Say, to me, I know you burn the fire have a burn. You mean that we burn sodomite and we burn everything we're wrong. But at the end of the day, when you come to Europe and you show people positive music and you're on the same, why you think Israel's vibration can full up down Argentina today and all them is? Why you think Burning Spear? Because them never change. Them stay upon the same track. Why you think Anthony B them can do what them do? Keep it on all them man there. None of them man they can do what them do. Because them upon a track where people are see them on the positive track at all time. You overs? So me just feel like my brethren, because I still have my brethren said we. Me just feel like when I do, I just continue to do the great work where I always I do. Go back in the studio, go record some solid album. Because right now, from the Real Thing album, them not really get nothing from you, you know. Again, you know. And it make it look like a Bobby alone did have the chemistry with you. Because some Bobby do that and gone, we not hear nothing. So I feel like I just them work there for do, and if we can unite and do music together, show the love, the whole of our picnic get big, you know. My son can meet your daughter and don't know, you know. You never know the world is, and our life state no promise to none of us, you know. So we're bridging determined pass, so we yarn him used to par to, you know. We used to par, you know. Me no want to know if tomorrow I forgot my grave, I got my grave knowing say me and that man didn't have a me and that man didn't settle with thing. Me no want to know say if something should have happened to him, we think no second because we are both icon of the business. You're a bigger artist than me, yes, but we both start in the same era. And all of the youth them look up to you. Some of them still look up to me. To see me like you. So, me not come and say prolong this. We know we have to talk about this thing because we're the muscle program. I always remember whenever I get interview, them always go ask me about that set me where come from thing. But me not really have nothing against a man, you know, or no girl, no boy, nobody. Me and Capeton good anyway, me say Capeton. Him show me love said way, whatever.
Because it's thing you can remember, it's Rasta man, so it's a one
Of
Rasta
course.
link.
Of course.
From them time, you know, because I said you guys were the first wave that really switched the thing. Because even somebody like you, I know you have over 16 albums, you know, boss.
More than that now. More than that.
Yeah.
But me never check on that still. But as me say, me look on the Virgin, me say the Virgin as a leader. Me not see him as a follower. Because me say the Rastafarian movements been started up before me and you born. Respect to the elders them, but after a while them they get weary. Them never have the strength to push it forward. Until when, you know, Kalonji come, Capeton come, Anthony B come. That movement they get strong. We still have to defend it at our genre. Regardless of what we might have. People from outside still can't come talk anything out of the way. I'm going to defend that. Because we own that genre there. Every youth to come wrap up turban and say Rasta all of them something there. And we them follow. Zine Queen Omega ever look at me today and tell me say, yo, you are my inspiration, you know, and look how big she is today. You see me? So when I want the Jamaican people to know, say that Norris Man Sizzla something here. Some of you know, if you don't know about the history of our friendship from before this happened, leave it alone, bro.
The first
Just
person,
leave it alone.
The first person that ever told me about artist business, just leave artist business alone.
They not to leave artist business alone.
Was the Angel. Because I told her, I said, Angel,
Bounty
I don't
and Beres,
understand.
them never would have talked for life, you know.
But that's what I told
Them no
Angel.
friend now.
I said, Angel, I don't understand how you Beanie and Bounty, now. She said, yo, listen, leave artist business alone. You understand?
Just leave it alone.
5 minutes.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, my brother, music alone I go live. The whole way I got dead left for music, bro. And with music are there for life. As much as me and him are a friend, or me and him are a friend, I don't want to say that word. As much as me not see him, because we don't make no phone contact, me not see him. Or nothing than see him on TV or show. When me I drive my van, me always have my favorite Sizzla when I play. Freedom, Cry on them side, me always have my favorite Sizzla when I play. You see me? Because me's a realist, you know, brother. Me not have time for playing no games, you know. Me feel like if you have something against me, you're still in your ego, brother. Just make we lock up in a room and fight it out, no, man. And we brush off yourself, and if you beat me, pass it, no, man.
And move on.
Since as you're not satisfied, because I don't know if you're not satisfied. If you're not satisfied, my brother, just make we lock up in a room, no, man, and we fight it out, no, man. Probably we can make some money off a TikTok too, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's why I thump up your face, man, or you thump up my face and we're done with it then, man. Or if you not do that, make we show the love, no, man, and show the people them say, yo, the arms are something they're done with, man. I will move forward.
Yeah. I could see
Simple
that.
as that, my brother.
I could see that.
Because
it's something
20
that
years
still
ago, that
bugs
now,
you.
my brother.
But I could see it still bothers you somewhere, somehow.
No, because of how the brethren do things. He went on nightly fix and said something we him not to say. You should have just said to the people them, because you know them are going to interview if you try to draw you back into the negativity. So you should have just said to them, say, well, that happened. Because remember, you said to them, say, Norris Man come and apologize to you about what him said. Then we're more, now the crowd know that. The whole world knows that me did apologize back to you for me, say, even though your friend them diss me. So what more you want from me? And me you get this in and you win. What else? What Jamaican people like to say? When I like to say positivity, when I like to say gunshot, people dead, eye shot out, neck chop off. What do you want, Jamaican people? Me ask you. Because sometimes I go to Jamaica, I see like when I'm confused. When you look up on the social media, when you rejoice over a policeman a step in a man's head, when you rejoice about a schoolgirl stab up a schoolboy, I no sooner I take up nothing positive on the social media and I push it forward. When you want gain, destruction and death, because that alone will come from negativity. So, me with the positive, my brother.
Definitely.
You know, so me look young. Me older than all of them artists that we see, you know. Me older than them. Because I know why. Me keep my heart pure. Me keep my mind clean, bro. Me not afraid of people. I go anywhere I want to go in the world, bro. You know, see me in Canada. I move up and down. Iley, I'm a producer. I'm my boss. I true nothing not really go on. But what Kings are forward again. We no can't tell about Jane Finch, Scarborough, Ajax. Me can't, brother, no can't tell about none of them places there.
Yeah.
Nah guy. Me know every little youth. Zine, big up Zeke anywhere no there. You're there youth. Zeke's big son. Zine, big up enough youth. Me know enough youth and me can't call them name. Me never want to do it. To the affiliation and the whole thing. But me know the place, brother. Canada, my place. Me come here from 1995. The first place me fly going to the world, Canada. Colin Levy, Iley bring me come here. Me, Skatta, Cecile, and Spanabana.
That's how long you been coming here. You know that's
one place and then fire gunshot in the scene. What name? Opera Hall. What name?
Opera House.
Opera House. Me performing in that place.
Yes.
Me, Cape Town and Cocotti and Anthony Bill at store near East Coast, West Coast tour. Iley Dread for ask them. So now for the people them who are pass them remarks or a blog under the blog and them something there when me done with muscle program, only don't know where this thing I come from. There was a time when me look at Sizzla, the whole of the cook so and share out food and eat food. Relax. David that, Wally pa youth me can call. Some dead, some alive. Zoom, big up yourself. Bobo, Ken, everybody. Shepherd, Wally pa youth, Byron, Sizzla brother. Wally pa youth, Breadback, said we. It was a whole musical family, conscious time. We are going Rebel Salute. The whole of them something there. You know, sister, we lose that thing there. And then not complain about the dancehall youth, them a do this and the dancehall youth, them a do that. Bro, we don't have nothing to say, brother. More than we just know, say, if we not there, so, for protect the generation half away, show them what we know. And the next thing we want them to do, somehow we have to try to unite with the youth them. We don't sit them around the corner and cost the youth them. We have to unite with the youth them. Show them the love said way. You see me? Well, I tell a man, say, Mavado, my friend, them find it surprised because they say, but Mavado know the gangster son already. But brother, sometimes you have to know, enough youth you see out there, them heart and them mind better than enough other people who know my think. Because I don't judge no book by cover, you know. A human being is a human being. Garnet Silk tell you say a man is just a man, bro. Zane, enough man have locks pan them then do be arms house. Be a idiot thing. One bag of something. You'd have frightened if you ever hear or know. So we not depend on something there. One thing I legit teach my brother. We not come here so to judge people, brother. You see, we come here so to live. Me and my brother have an allocation on something going. We not come here so for real. We say things out of angry words. Everybody get angry. We say things.
And you move.
But at the end of the day, history can't lie, bro. You hear the music them. And we set this thing here. Determined. Jacure, Sizzla, Anthony B, Capleton. You name all of the artists them from the 90s. We come all up this thing. And so we could have an industry to still feed off. They say, then know we have the protege, the Kibaka pyramid. All of them youth that will come after. The Loot and Fire, the Front and Moja. We all up this thing.
For sure.
So you could have a genre name, culture, we're still alive. The elder them a drop out, you know, my brother. And we are going to be next, you know. And we are going to be the elders, you know. Because the elders them a drop out, you know.
So you have to hold it up.
So now what you think happen? Me not going to make no man make me get corrupt. And me not going to make because a man a tease me what happened to me 20 years ago. I go force me to get corrupt. If you go do something where me know say, me have me pick them for live for. No, my brother. No, my brother.
So let me ask you something, Norris Man. 2025. What's next for Norris Man? What are you doing? What are you working on?
Just pushing towards the Grammys. Always doing album.
Yeah. And
people saying this, saying that. I'm not into that talk. Achievement is good. You know. Honestly, this album that I put out last year did well because 75 album was picked for the Grammy consideration and I was a part of it, along with a lot of big artists who would never make it to the Grammy nomination. So I'm no different. There was large big artists who was there that was a part of the 75 album that was picked for the Grammy consideration.
Yeah.
And that was a good attempt. And Richie B and Darcy album is a good album. Now, I'm trying to make an album this time with more little lovers rock vibes feel. And I'm moving forward again.
Yeah.
Because the only thing you can do, if you put out an album and it don't reach where it reach, you go back to the drawing board again and you come forward.
You do music.
Because that's all I do is music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We give thanks that we're here still and we can be able to have the strength to do the music. A lot of artists reach my age, him lose him voice, him not sound like how him sound again. All type of things. You know? I performed last night at a place, some place I don't remember. Some Bajan family, the same Bajan people who show me the love in Barbados because I am a big artist in Barbados as well as Trinidad. So there's a Bajan community with some Jamaican community. We keep a nice show last night. It was nice. A lot of young artists come there, you know, and me show them the love. Me listen to them, me hear them sound, the one them sound good. Me commend them, me make them know say continue, do the thing, you know. Even this artist we have here, who's one of Iley Dread family in producing the artist, I would call Primo Green. I bring him to some fest, take him on in a international night. We have this song called
yes, it's like
Don't be afraid of the judges. Gift of life is the greatest. To the rocky road. You know, that song playing on the radio station here. So we're still trying to work with young youths and believe in them. And I believe in this youth too in Canada here. You know, it's hard to break in Canada, you know, because, you know, the local artist is one thing. If you don't go ahead and do your thing, you know, nobody ain't going to give no respect, you know. Me have George Pete was an artist when they are Grand Spend youth. When I work with them youth, they said we and try motivate them. Them are young artists and them are try make it to. You never tell what tomorrow may bring. Is it, you know? So there are times when people say we never would have make it and we never would do this and we never did do that. So, you know, when they are so for the youth, them said we and I'm glad some they alive and can they are so for the youth muscle.
But somebody like you, that's why I'm glad I got to sit down because they said, you know how long I've been trying to make this happen. Because a lot of people look and say, yo, where's Norris Man? And I know, hopefully I could show them say, see me. And
me get busy, man. It's when the link for me that time there. Iley Dread just came out and we had about 3 concerts. Plus me that come from other places and I perform. So Me kind of get a little stuff in nose and my voice kind of mash up away and I couldn't take on too much of the work. You know? So, me had to just call it for our next time, you know?
And this is your next time here, no?
You know.
Before you get out of here, leave some information where they could check you out on social media.
Well, they know, you know.
Bookings and all of those
He's the real Norris Man. Facebook Norris Man official. TikTok Norris Man. My daughter helped me do that thing. But between Facebook and Instagram, you know, you have me there.
Norris Man.
Yeah. And you get, you know, nowadays I can always inbox me Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, Facebook.
Because I know the people.
Norris Man official.
The people want the dubs, they want the shows, they want everything from Norris.
Oh yeah. But them still reach out to me said way in my inbox. People want to do things, you know, we're in the social media space. We're not hard to find, you know.
Yeah.
You know. And as I say, Canada is like a next home. You saw my producer will boss me. Give me the big album Persistent, and yes, I live. So I always go come here, you know. We just want to say, love to the youths them out there, and we always have to tell the youth them, say, yo, stay out of trouble, stay out of violence, stay out of crime. Because I know everyone we are go lucky if you have a family, we have a money we can pay and get out of our situation, you know. And everywhere going in the world is just gang violence, and it's all young youth. When they're looking at the police stations, them are 17, 16, 18. When me a little boy wanted, man, at 35 and 40, me not see that no more. You see me, I say, so we're going to do dead young, so we're not on the body on the earth. So, you know me, I say?
Yeah.
You don't know, I'm a Rastafarian, so me give praises to the Most High Emperor Selassie the first, you know. And you don't know, big up my brother named Amlak's son. Them youth there, a bad artist, we have some production that come out. You don't know, as me said, George P, big up yourself, said the whole grand spend. Iley Dread, big up yourself. You see me, you don't know. The whole of the youth them in Canada we know Norris Man and just know what Norris Man stand for. Big up on yourself every time. Yeah, straight.
Definitely. Let me give you an outro and get out of this wicked conversation. You hear me, Norris? Big up yourself again, boss.
Yes, Muscle. You mean, man?
You understand?
Remember, I love your program, man. Me see you do it all the time, man. Where you say, my brother, man? Me see you do it with the youth, the Einstein from Sweden. Me see you do it with enough youth, said we. Even the one them you can't get them fit, dip on the platform, you still reach out to them, man. You know, me never really understand this program fully, but me start see the power of this podcast thing. So, not only me doing something for you, but you doing something for me. And a lot of times, though, it's not every platform can clarify a certain situation as much as all you can clarify it. So, we still have to show the youth them. There's no animosity, there's no hate, there's no distraction in Rastafari. In Rastafari is a oneness. Remember, Rastaman always tell us that Rastaman is a peaceful man. Rastaman not deal with war, brother. You see me? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, we have to defend ourselves, but we not deal with war. So we just say love goes out to everybody, man, and we wish the best for everyone, man. And we hope so we can make reggae music, be the music where the elders them leave the way, and we can keep it going.
Yeah.
Yes, Rastafari.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
I'm out.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.